What's going on, guys? It's Vinny. Today we're going to be putting a little tank pad on here. A company called One Designs messaged me on Instagram and asked me if I would like to try their tank pads out. And obviously I said yes, I'm not going to turn down free stuff. And just so you know, guys, this isn't a sponsored video. I honestly didn't even have to make this video. But you know, I wanted to do it. I've been wanting tank pads forever because, you know, the blue's pretty and all, but I don't like running the bare tank. So let's look at what they sent me. Now it's their One Design HDR kit, and I'll pull it out in just a second. But in there is some directions and stickers. And in my opinion, that is the way to win me over, stickers. I freaking love stickers. Stickers go on everything. And these are going to go on my bike for sure. I'll set those down for a minute. So we'll set the directions aside. You'll need a few things: isopropyl alcohol, some clean rags. They give you a surface cleaner wipes with their kit. Let's open this up and get these out here. You can see I got the R6 in black. It's harder to do than with one hand than you think, but here they are. And these are you have to put them on the right side because they're different, but essentially that's how it'll look. And what it does is, one, it protects your tank, and two, it'll give you extra grip. Especially if you're wearing leather, it'll really help. Things we need to put this on is a hair dryer. I don't have a hair dryer, so I'm gonna lightly, and I mean very lightly, use a heat gun. Obviously, I haven't cleaned that down first, so I'm gonna clean it first. And I'm actually gonna use that for later. I'll explain the adhesion promoter in just a little bit. I grabbed the cleanest rag I could find. All my rags are freshly washed, but some of them are still dirtier than others. And then isopropyl alcohol. Could use vodka if you wanted to. Let's just pour some on here. Probably poured a little bit too much. And just wipe it down a little bit. And then you want to make sure it's all dry before you go to put this on here. If you're using a heat gun like I am, flip it to your lowest setting. You don't want to use your high setting. So you just want to heat it up a little bit. You can feel it kind of moving around in your hand. If I had a matte paint job, we'd be going about doing this a little different. We'd be using that adhesion promoter over it. But my paint job's not matte, so we're not going to do that. Also, you want to use the adhesion promoter on the plastic as well. And whatever you do, don't touch the adhesive. I want to try to get this on as perfectly as possible. I think that's it right there. But we're just gonna just like that. So that's really all there is to it. Pretty simple. I scraped up all the adhesive off of the edges here. I'll work on it a little bit more later after it dries. If for some reason you decide to take this off, or let's say you have to remove another one first, the easiest way to get rid of adhesive on a paint is gasoline. But using gasoline, you have to be extremely careful and you have to clean it up immediately after, or else it will eat your paint. So they just sent me these two pieces, this side and the other side. I'm gonna order the tank pad. I'll probably go to Cycle Gear tomorrow and see if they have it. Installation was pretty simple. It went on pretty smooth. Think of it as you're putting a vinyl on, and you know, you have to get all the air bubbles out or else it doesn't really stick very well. So that's pretty much how it is. You know, it's a really big piece, so that's pretty much how it is. But after I get the other side on, after I get the tank pad on, let's go for a ride and see how it works. We got the tank pad on now, and these have been sitting for about 24 hours. Or the side pad's been sitting for a few days, but this has been sitting for about 24 hours now. And man, I love it. It is so nice. Like, I thought that was an actual police officer right there. I was like, why is he looking at me like that? What? Dude, my heart low-key dropped. Oh my gosh. Bruh, that's not even cool. But yeah, man, these pads, they're nice. I like them a lot. They help me take corners better, which I didn't really imagine that they would do that. I didn't really think about it, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense actually. And oh my gosh, they look great too. They look so good. Finally got out of that light. But yeah, I was reading a lot of the reviews on Cycle Gear for these tank pads, and a lot of people were saying they don't stick, they just fall right off. And they use 3M tape on these, or 3M adhesive, and it's some of the best stuff you can get. So I was kind of a little bit baffled as to why they would say that, but what it is they don't have, they're either putting it on plastic or they're putting it on a matte paint job, and it doesn't stick as well to plastic or matte paint jobs. So one design, they make an adhesion promoter kit, and you'll be able to use that, and it'll help it stick a lot better to plastic and matte. So just keep that in mind. But honestly, I love it, man. It's nice. It is so nice. It looks really good too. However, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. So y'all stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.